brothers and sisters of the Grimdark Alliance, as well as others. I have a gripe. Another gripe. My last video, we kind of reviewed and griped about gold in Citadel colors and how they don't really believe in it. Today, we're going to look at boxes. Now, before we really get into it, I'm going to tell you that after I retired from bladesmithing, I needed something to do with my hands. I was a bladesmith for 21 years. It's a long day every day, 8 days a week. At least 10 hours a day, if not more. All that energy had to go somewhere, and video games just weren't cutting it because I'm a yeller. I tend to yell, even when I'm happy, even when I'm having fun. And it was disturbing the peace of the house. So I took up something that I hadn't done since high school, back in the 90s, to age myself. I started building models, and I decided to do Warhammer. And it was fun, like, so many other people. I started with the video game, and then, looked into Space Marines, of course. And my main gripe about the boxes, not even the miniatures, we're not getting into that. The boxes on Citadel and Games Workshop is that all you get is Space Marine or otherwise. We're going to do the Space Marine boxes because they're honestly the most confusing. And then it's got a title, their squad or unit title. Doesn't tell you what they do, doesn't tell you where they're from, doesn't tell you anything about the armor, which would be really cool. It just says Space Chad, Desolation Squad, or whatever. In comparison, the other game that I've been building and painting is Conflict 47 by Bolt Action. Conflict 47, it's got its own issues. We're not going to go into that right now because right now we're sticking to the box. So, it has British Automated Infantry with MMG, Medium Machine Gun. Conflict 47, Bolt Action. Now, here's where this box differs from the Warhammer boxes. You look on the back, and there's a description and a small history of what they do. And even a description of the game itself in abridged form. That's awesome. I'm the kind of guy who, when I was growing up, I read the cereal boxes, like ingredients and all. As confusing as that was, it was just something to do. When you're eating. Back in the 90s, it was all you wanted to do because you didn't want to read the newspaper as a kid. And, now that I'm a grown-ass adult, it's just something to stare at while I'm eating my, strawberry whatever. Or, you know what I mean. So, it says, British Automated Infantry with MMG. The Rift Tech advances to Alan Turing's early computers. And so on and so forth. You can imagine it goes into it. That is not nearly as confusing as Space Marine, Space Chad, Blue Guy. Once again, I'm really fighting getting into the coloring and stuff like that and what they don't tell you. We're sticking to the box. On the back, it just has variants. Nothing else. No history, no interesting tidbits or anything like that. So, for that, Games Workshop, Citadel, once again, heresy. Heresy. I don't like it. Give us more. You make enough money, you can put some words on a box. For more gripes, come back tomorrow. Okay, bye.